shit. Hi there, retro gamers. So, I'm filming this on a Sunday night, which means this time tomorrow, at time of filming, not time of you watching, look, in about 24 hours I will be in Norway for the gathering. Obviously this means a couple of plane journeys, so it got me thinking, how am I going to keep myself amused for all that travelling? Well, these are my conclusions. My top 3 picks for retro gaming on the go. Let's do this in order of size. First of all, the laptop. With a laptop you've got two main advantages, power and library. If you have a good enough laptop, you have the full, spectacular, powerful AAA gaming experience. Then again, this is a retro vlog. Luckily with Steam, good old games, that kind of thing, you can have as many retro classics from your childhood as you desire. Have I played Quake 3 in a train? Fucking right I have. Am I going to play Hotline Miami in the airport? No, because then security won't let me through. Cavity searches aside, there are also some disadvantages to bringing your laptop. One, you're going to need a lot of physical space, either a table or a seat with a lot of room and a kind of tray that comes down. If you don't have that, there's no point using it. It's just going to be hot and uncomfortable and you won't be able to play properly and that'll frustrate you, and then your screams and cries and swear words are just going to upset other passengers. It's not going to end well. Also, battery life. If you're gaming, that's going to drain the battery super quick, so unless you've got a seat with a power point, forget it. My next pick is the original PlayStation Portable. It doesn't have the biggest choice of games out there, but there are quite a few gems and you can pick them up at a fairly reasonable price. There's also a really good selection of films which you can buy for practically nothing these days. Also, if you're a little bit sneaky and don't mind breaking the law, of course I would never condone breaking the law, the PSP supports emulators. Now of course they have to be a legal backup of a game that you own and you can't have them for 24 hours unless the law has changed since I was small, which it probably has, so you probably shouldn't do it, but I'm just going to say that from a purely technical point of view, it's possible. One disadvantage to the PSP approach is the battery life, particularly if you're watching movies. I tried to watch The Matrix on a train down to Sheffield. The battery didn't actually last the entirety of the movie. Now that might be my PSP, but it's an issue I've came across. Pick number 3 is the Game Boy Advance Micro. First advantage, it's tiny. It is literally pocket-sized. It's smaller than your phone. Also, particularly for retro gaming, the selection of games is fantastic. Nintendo re-released a bunch of NES classics on the console a while back. Plus, any old game worth its salt got a re-release on that. The Game Boy Advance version of Super Street Fighter 2 is fantastic. The less said about Sonic the Hedgehog, the better. Also, superb battery life, lasts forever. So, those are my 3 picks, but if I could only pick one, it would be the Game Boy Advance Micro. You might think that the bigger libraries for the laptop or the PSP might be an advantage, but let's face it, you take one Pokemon game, just one, and you're set for weeks. So, today's question, what's your go-to device for retro gaming on the move? Phone, DS, Game & Watch? Let me know in the comments below. My favourite comment from last time came from Snuts Coughlin, who told me about Revision, a purely demo scene related party that's held in Germany and starts on the 18th of April, so if you want to go, there's still time. Now from Wednesday or yesterday onwards, I'm going to be at the gathering hosting a late night roundup of everything that went on. It's going to be streamed live, so please tune in and you can tweet me at L_Pinata live when I'm on the show, and then I can see the tweets and we can talk, because we've built up a rapport, we're friends. Also, Amy Dallin and Satya are coming along for a morning show, so get that checked out too. And last but not least, check out Mitch Hutt's on Geek and Sundry vlogs. He makes fantastic geek related cocktails. If you like this video, hit like and hit subscribe and tell your family and your friends and your pets. That's all for now. I'll be back soon, and as always, good work retro gamers. I'll most likely... Hold on, for those of you who made it to the end of this video, this is a message for Katrina from Geek and Sundry. If you really want this jacket, this sweet leather jacket that I have beaten up for 10 years and once set on fire, will you jump on a plane, you come ahead, and you play me for it? I'll be waiting.